Guys, good evening. Can you hear me? Yeah, good evening, guys. Last class topic is Priya. Yesterday class topic is discussing Python operators, right? Okay.
Bitwise and logical operators.
Bitwise. What is the difference, guys? What is the difference between bitwise and logical operators? I think bitwise operator, it will check the both conditions, then only result will be generated. What about logical operators, guys? Logical operator, second condition execution depends on what? First condition, right? Yeah, second condition execution depends on what? First condition, guys. In the last class we done the arithmetic operators and the relational operators we done, bitwise operators we done, bitwise operator and logical operator, right? Yeah. But in bitwise operator, guys, just you can check this not operator here, not a true. Guys, not a true means what's the output simply? Not returns the boolean value, right? Not is a keyword, guys, which returns the boolean value, which returns the boolean value. Let me write the code. Guys, where you can write the code here, go to the file menu, click on new. In others select the Python here, click on OK. Just you can place this code here. Not a true, guys. Not a true means definitely false. Not false means what? Definitely true, right? So we'll get the output is false and the true, right? Exactly. Can please save this code first.py. I hope you know how to save this code and all. Just you can come run this code, right? Yeah, run this code, guys. How to run this code here? Python. The file is called what? First.py. Now see the output, guys. First case you'll get the false. Second case you'll get the true, right? False and the true. What the second case? What the output, guys? Not zero. Not zero means, guys, what is a not zero? Guys, what is a not zero value? Yeah, not zero means you'll get the not zero. Zero means what? True or false, guys? Zero means I think false, right? Zero means false. Not zero means what? You'll get the true, right? Yeah, not zero means you'll get the true, guys. Yes, basically the not returns the boolean value. Not returns the boolean value means the output should be the true or false, right? The output should be the true or false. Not zero means what? Your voice is not getting Priya. Remaining guys, can you hear me? Remaining guys, can you hear me? Yes. Yeah. Good guys. See, in this case, for the output, guys, not zero means for the output now. Not zero means you'll get the one. Not zero means what? Not false, right? Not false means you get the true. Not one means what? Not true, right? Not true means what? Not true means you'll get the false, right? Exactly, guys. What about not Ratan here? Not Ratan means here, I think this is the not, other than boolean, right? Other than boolean value. Other than boolean value means by default this value is taken as a true. Okay, if you pass the other than true false, guys, by default it is taken as a data. Which one? Guys, if you pass the data other than true false, if you pass any data that is taken as a true, that is taken as a true means last three cases you can see false, 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 right? Because not Ratan means false, not 100 also false, not false, guys. Basically it's a string data. It's not like boolean, right? It's a string data. This is also like just like not a string, right? Not a string means what? Other than true false, guys, by default is taken as a true. Not to true means what? Last three cases you get the false, 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 right? Exactly, guys. And what the conclusion here? The conclusion will be the not always returns the boolean value, right? Not always returns what? A boolean value, guys. Yesterday in the bitwise operator, guys, bitwise operator can go for the both bitwise calculations as well as what? Logical calculations, right? Yeah, what the difference, guys? The main difference is bitwise bitwise operator, it will check the both conditions, then only it will decide the result, right? What about logical operator, guys? The logical operator second condition execution depends on what? Second condition execution depends on first condition. Second condition execution depends on what? First condition, right? Exactly, guys. There's information here. There's bitwise operator, guys. And for today class you'll go for the assignment operator. If you go for assignment operator, guys, assignments are two types. One is a normal assignment, second is augmented assignment. Okay. There's how many types of assignments? Two types: normal assignment and what? Augmented assignment, right? Exactly. What is a normal assignment? So value equal to 10, nothing but what? This is normal assignment, right? Value equal to 10. Just I'm printing the value. When I'm printing the value, this is basically normal assignment. What is the augmented assignment means? See guys, val plus equal to 10. So val plus equal 10 is nothing but, guys, val plus equal 10 is nothing but what? Val equal val plus 10, right? Exactly. Val minus equal to 4. Val equal val minus 4, right? See, in Python, where we have the chance to write the, okay, val equal val plus 10, where you need to write the val equal val plus 10. No need to put the val equal val plus 10. Simply can write the val plus equal to 10, right? Guys, the point is clear. Val plus equal to 10, right? Exactly. Next one is what? Val minus equal to 4. Val by equal to 2. Val percentile equal to 2. Something like this, right? Guys, can you hear me? That is called augmented assignment, right? That is called augmented assignment, guys. If you want, let me take one value here. Val equal to 10 here. So val equal to val plus 10, right? Val equal val plus 10. I'm trying to print that value, right? Printing the value. If you're trying to print the value, you get output is 20, right? Exactly. But you don't need to write this much code, guys. If you take the num equal to 10 here, so num plus equal to 10, you can write like this. Num plus equal 10 is nothing but what? Num equal num plus 10, right? Num equal num plus 10. Yes or no, guys? Num equal num plus 10 or not? Exactly. But when you view this one, guys, you can come run this code. We got the output is 20, right? We got the output is 20. But when we give the value like this, num plus equal to 10, here plus and equal to, guys, you can write the combination like without space, guys. If you give the space here, again you will get the error message. Plus and equal is like one type of operator, like augmented assignment, right? Don't give the space here, guys. That point is clear. Don't give the space, right? Don't give the space, right? That is basically like augmented assignment, right? That basically like what? Augmented assignment, guys. Guys, are it clear now? That is called assignment operator today class. Yesterday class we done like arithmetic operator, relational operator, bitwise operator, logical operator. Today class we done like assignment operator. Normal assignment and augmented assignment. Normal assignment means value equal 10. Augmented assignment means what? Val plus equal 10. Nothing but what? Val equal to val plus 10, right? Exactly. Guys, one point here in Python, increment decrement operator not supported by Python. Why it is not supported means in Python we have some range function, guys. The range function, the data is automatically incremented. That's what. So in Python we don't have increment decrement operator, guys. You never see like I plus plus I minus minus something like this in Python, right? Yeah, increment decrement operator is not supported by Python. The first point, guys. Increment decrement operator not supported by Python. So I plus plus I minus minus plus plus I minus minus I, these are not supported by Python, right? Exactly. And second one is like what? Ternary operator, guys. Maybe Java language, .NET, Java, .NET, these languages we have a ternary operator question mark. And even Java is not supporting Python is not supporting ternary operator also. And point number three is, so I said yesterday logical operator means other language we have what? Double and double R, right? But double and double R is supported by Python or not supported, guys? Guys, double and double R support.
Not supported, sir.
Yeah, double and double R is not supported, right? In place of double and double R, which one is supported? In place of double and double R.
A
Yeah, in
and
place of
O.
double and double R, you go for the A and A and what? OR R, right? Exactly. Because the Python is supporting always English words actually. Python is supporting English words, right? Exactly. Guys, are you clear now? This is called estimate operator, guys. And in Python, increment decrement is not supported. Ternary operator is not supported. Python will not support the double and double R concept, right? And supports A and OR concept, right? Exactly, guys. And sixth one is like membership operators. So if you take the membership operators, guys, which is like in and not in. Okay, membership operator means what, guys? In and not in. Sir, what is the purpose of membership operator means? Just like to check the data is available or not available. Guys, membership operator just to check the data is what? Available or not available, right? Exactly. For example, if I take the name equal to Ratan IT, something like this. Here I want to check my string contains Ratan or not. My string contains Ratan or not. So print of Ratan in, yeah, Ratan in keyword, guys. In keyword we have to use Ratan in name or not. Tell me, guys, is the Ratan is there in name or not? Guys, Ratan is there in name or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely you can say yes, sir. Yes means you'll get the output is true or false, sir. True, right? Exactly. Ratan in this one and Anu in the name. Guys, is there any Anu in the name? No, right? We'll get the
No,
false.
sir.
First one is a true, second one is a false. In the same way, the same code you can copy. You can go for the not in reverse operation, guys. Ratan not in the name, Anu not in name. Tell me, guys, is the Ratan in not in name? Ratan not in name. Hmm. Guys, is the Ratan not in name? It's true or false?
False.
Ratan in not in name is false, right? Exactly. But Anu not in name? Definitely Anu is not in the name, right? That's what you'll get the value will be the true, right? Exactly. Guys, are you clear now? That is called in and not in operator, guys. Just to check the data is available or not available. Just like contains method, guys. In other languages, basically we have the contains method to check the data is what available or not available, right? Exactly. Guys, are you guys are checking the YouTube videos, right? I'm uploading the everyday the video in YouTube. Hmm? Guys, are you guys are checking the YouTube videos or you're doing the practicals normally without checking also? Hmm? What guys? No response at all. Swarnalata, Priya, Venkatesh, Vasu. Guys, I'm placing all the videos in YouTube. So first chapter I will place complete videos, guys. Second chapter onwards I'll make some of the videos are hide format. Uh, I will place in the hide format. The next classes, I think we don't have any Python classes, guys. The guys who need the Python courses, they has to they has to take the videos only. Hmm? That's what every chapter I'll make the two videos on YouTube, two videos are in private, so that if anyone required the Python video, just they have to get the access from our YouTube channel. Hmm? Good. Next one after this Python, guys. If you continue, we'll go for the Django. After that, we'll go for the REST API calls. So total almost all 5 months. 2 months you'll take the Python, guys. 2 months you'll take the Django. 1 month you'll take the REST API calls. Total 5 months required to complete the complete Python, guys. Complete Python in detail. In detail to complete the Python, it will take the 5 months. Even Java also I decided, guys. In the morning class, I have a Java classes. In the morning, 9 a.m. for the core Java classes. After core Java, I'll take the advanced Java, then Spring, Hibernate, Structs, hmm, Spring Boot, microservices, everything I replace in YouTube. Once this Python, Java completed, then we will start the UI technologies, guys. Angular JS, React JS, Vue.js, Node.js, all JSs I know. Everything I will upload everything in the, I'll have everything I'll upload in YouTube. Enjoy. That's what, guys. Please subscribe to channel so you'll get updations, right? So that you'll get the clarity about what I'm doing. Yes or no, guys? Yeah. So later classes will go for list data type, guys. List means what? We have the 10, 20, 30, 40. This is my list data. 10, 20, 30, 40 is list data. List also same thing, guys. What is the list? I'll discuss next classes. Next classes we'll see. So 10 in data. 10 in data or not, guys? Definitely 10 in the data, no problem. 100 in the data means we'll get the false. So the same way you can copy these two lines. Guys, in membership operators, guys, in and not in operators. In and not in to check the data is available or what? Not available, right? Guys, is that point is clear? To check the data is what? Available or not available, right? True, false, false, true. Guys, true, false, and what? False, true, right? Something like this. Guys, are you clear about the in and the not in, right? In keyword to check the data is available or not available, right? Yeah, so in and what? Not in keyword, guys. There is information like the in and not in keywords. Good. So we done the assignment operator. Next one we done the membership operators. Next one we done the membership operator, right? Exactly. Next one is like identity operator, guys. Identity operator. Identity operator means memory comparison basically. Guys, this identity operator and membership operator again we will discuss as part of list, tuple, set, dict, order, dict. You'll discuss multiple times, guys. But as of now, the basic points you have understood. In and not in to check the data is available or not available. Is and is not for the memory comparison. Guys, is and is not for what? Memory comparison, right? Is and is not for the memory comparison. See guys, initial data we have the int, float, string, boolean, complex, list, tuple, set, dict, like this, right? If these are all the data types, guys, basically the data types are two ways. One is a mutable data, one is a immutable data. Guys, how many data types total? Two data types. What are two data types, guys? Mutable data and what? Immutable data, right? Exactly.
Immutable.
Mutable means what? Modifications are allowed, right?
You can
Guys,
change.
yeah, we can change it. Mutable means modifications allowed. Immutable means modifications allowed or not allowed, guys? Modifications are not
Not
allowed.
allowed.
Exactly. Yeah. See, guys, first basic data types, what we are discussing? Basic data types. Int, float, string, boolean, right? Basic data types. Exactly. Basic data type okay. Basic data types are int, float, string, bool, right? These all are immutable data. These all are called what? Immutable data, right? These all are immutable data means these all are immutable data, so that modifications are allowed or not allowed, guys? Guys,
Not allowed.
these all are immutable data.
Not
These all are immutable data means
not allowed.
modifications are not allowed, right? Exactly. Guys, you can check these values once. I can check this code once. I took the some val1 and val2. Val1 equal 10, val2 equal 10.5. One is the integer data, one is the float data, val1, val2. Guys, to check the memory address, we are going with id function. Guys, how to check the memory address? To check the memory address, we are using which function? We are going for the id function, right? Yeah, print the memory address, guys. To print the memory address, you are using id function. Id function printing that memory. So both are same IDs or different IDs, guys? Different memories, right? Exactly. Then here you can write val1 is val2. Val1 is val2. It means val1, val2 is pointing to same memory, different memory. Guys, tell me, guys, val1, val2 is pointing to same memory, different memory.
Different memory.
Different memory.
Different.
What it returns then?
False.
It returns true or false, at least false, right? Exactly. Because two different memories, guys. Is that val1 is val2 means it's not val1, val2 because two different memories, right? Is that val1 is not val2? Guys, val1 is not val2.
True.
That val1 is not val2 is not means not opposite, right? Definitely return the true, guys. Okay, so it clear now. First case. Case 1, val1, val2, printing ID is getting the data, right? Exactly. If you take the case 2 now, case 2, val1, val2, guys, both are having the 10 and 10, right? 10 and 10 means 10 is which data, guys? Integer data. Integer data is mutable or immutable? I said all basic data types are immutable.
Immutable.
Yeah, if all basic data types are immutable, then 10 and 10 is immutable. Immutable means in future we cannot do any modifications, right? In future you cannot do any modifications means is that val1, val2 pointing two different memories are recommended. Val1, val2 is pointing to same memory is okay. Yes, in future modifications are not allowed, definitely. In future modifications are not allowed, then is that val1, val2 is pointing to two different memories or same memories? Tell me, guys.
Two different.
Same memory is fine, right? Yeah, always immutable data is pointing to same memory, guys. Because immutable data in future we cannot do any modification. Then why you can point to two different memories? So it can point same memory, right? It can point the same memory, guys. Exactly. Then run this code. We got the same memory address or not? Guys, are you clear? Where we have the immutable data, immutable we have the same values. It is pointing to same memory, different memory. That variables are pointing to same memory, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, tell me this example. Print of is that val1 is val2. Guys, that val1 is val2. val1 is val2 true or false?
True. True.
Exactly. Val1 is not val2. Val1 is not
False.
val2 means false, right? Exactly, guys. True, and we got the false is output, right? True and false. Guys, in this example, how many variables are there? How many variables?
Two variables.
Two.
How many memories?
One.
Two variables with one memory, right? Yes, yes or no? Two variables with what? One memory, right? Because 10 and 10
Yes, sir.
point into same memory. So then two variables with we have only one memory, guys. So here written the clearly word here, what one memory with the two variables, right? Exactly. One memory with two variables, guys. Next example you can see, I think, yeah, you try to see this code once. Yeah. In that case, which IDs are same, guys? Val1, Val2, Val3 is there. I think which IDs are same? I think
Val1,
Val1 and
Val3.
Val3 are same. Here, how many variables with how many memories? How many
Three
variables?
variables, two memories.
Three variables with
Two memories.
three variables with the two memories, right? Exactly. Is that val1 is
Yes,
val3?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Val1 is val3 true. Val1 is not val2.
False.
Val1 is not val2. Yeah,
True.
val1, val2 is different memories, right? Different memories means what? Is not is a true only, right? Yeah, he is not written as a true, right? Exactly. We got output is what? True and the true, guys. It's a case 3. And if you go for the case 4, now tell me, guys, the case 4 is between, yeah, this case, how many variables with how many memories?
Variables, two memories.
Three
What?
variables, three memories.
Three variables with three memories.
Two
So
variables,
val1,
two
val2
memories.
two different variables and result is also different variable, sir.
That you have to check with the data, right? The data is like val1 is different way memory, val2 is also different memory. What about result here?
Oh, it's the same memory of val2.
It's same memory, right? So no, guys, it's same memory, different memory, same memory, right? Because result is contains 20, right? 20 means val2 is also 20 only, right? Val2 is also
Yes, sir.
20, right? In that case, how many variables, guys, total?
Two variables.
Two variables, how many memories?
Two
No,
memories.
three variables, two memories, sir.
Three variables and two memories, right? Exactly. Guys, three variables and what? Two memories, right? Exactly.
Yes.
Now this is like if which IDs are same here now? Guys, which IDs are same? I think val2
Val2
and
and result.
yeah, val2 and result is the same memory, right? So see can this code val2 288 and result also 288, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, are you clear, right? You're able to identify is like which one is pointing to Priya. Don't say word like I didn't understand. You try to understand. You're not like kids, right? Even sixth class kids, they're taking Python classes. They're understanding. What is the big thing here? Huh? Priya, here 20 is there. 20 means what? 20 value. And val plus 10 means how much value? 20 only, right? 20 means what? This is like immutable data. Immutable data means it is pointing to same memory, different memory. Huh?
Memories, sir.
Same memory means what happened? Here 20, here
Same
20.
memory.
Same memory means val2 and result is pointing to same memory, different memory. Immutable data,
Same memory.
if the data is same, it is pointing to same memory, right? It's pointing to same memory, right? Exactly. In that case, val1 is result. Both are same memory, different memory. Val2 and result. Val2 is result. It means val2 and result is pointing to same memory, different memory.
Same memory.
Same memory means what it returns. It is a true, right?
One. Yes, sir.
Huh? Yeah, that's what you get. The OP is what your first case is a true, right? Second one is you tell me the second one. Otherwise, do one thing, Priya. Priya, next example, you tell me the answer. I don't know. You tell me the complete, explain this complete code. Yeah, you try to complete explain this code. Total, how many variables are there? How many memories are there? Which memories are same? And val1 is val2. Val1 is not val4. Then you tell me the answer for this code. Priya, tell me.
4 variables.
4 variables are there.
And 2 variables and 2 memories. Val1 and val2 are same.
Val1, val2 is the same memory, right? Tell me. Val1, val2 is the same memory. After that,
And val3 and val4
are
are
same memory,
same
right?
memory.
Then how many variables are there? Total 4 variables are there, but how many memories?
2 memories.
That's it. Priya, talk bit loud. ఏమని చిన్నగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు
4 variables.
4 variables with how many memories?
2 memories.
4 variables, 2 memories. Okay. Then val1 is val2 or not?
Val1 is val2. True, sir.
Second one, val3 is not val4.
Val3 is not val4 is false.
So the first one is a true, second one is a false or true?
Second one false.
Second one is a false, right? First one is a true, second one is a false, right? Exactly. That's it, Priya. So what you said, correct one only. Now you can see first 2 memories are same, right? 376, 376. Next 2 memories are same, 408, 408. After that, what? First one is a true, second one is a false. Priya, okay, clear now. If you want, you can
Yes,
try.
sir.
You try this code also once. Yeah. This case total, tell me guys, how many variables or with how many memories?
4 variables.
Oh, very good.
4 variables, 2.
4 variables are there definitely. Val1, val2, val3, val4. But how many memories?
2 memories. 2.
2 memories.
2 memories.
Guys, but representation wise, is that one is by default, this is one is integer or boolean?
Integer.
Then why you are taking the same memory? This is the boolean data, this is the integer data, two different types of data, right? This is a true, right? True means boolean data, right? This is the boolean data, this is the integer data, this is the boolean data, this is integer data. Then how many memories with how many variables, guys, total? Guys, how many
4 memories.
4 memories with the
4 variables.
4 variables with 4 memories, right? Guys, how many variables or how many memories means 4 variables with 4 memories, right? Was very clear now? 4 variables with what? 4 memory, right? In that case, val1 is val3, val2, both are true or false? Val1 is val2. Val1 is val2 means I think false. Val1 is not val4. Val3 is not val4 means what? It's a true, right? Exactly. If you run this code, guys, you see there's a 4 different memories, definitely. First one is a false, second one is a true, right? First one is a false, second one is what? True, right? These are 4 different memories, definitely, right? Exactly. Guys, are it clear now? That's information, guys. That is the information. That is the information, right? Yeah. Guys, we'll try for last case here. The last case. After Guys, previously, see, this is a integer, this is a true. Don't you convert like 1 means true, 0 means false like that. Because while taking the memories by is definitely which is like what? Hmm? This is see, otherwise can I do one more case here? True plus true is there. Can you do one more conversion? True plus true is there. True plus true. Here 1 plus 1. Okay. Here false plus false. Here 0 plus 0. Now tell me the output. Now how many of these? How many variables? Guys, now tell me. Guys, now how many memories? How many variables? Hmm? Surya Vinay.
4 variables, 4 memories. Four variables, 2 memories.
Guys, in this case, how many variables or how many memories? I think 4 variables are there. 4 memories or 2 memories?
4 memories.
4 memories or 2 memories?
Two memory.
Hey,
Two
true plus
memories.
true means what is
Two
it?
memory.
2 memories only will get that. Because true plus true means 1 plus 1, right? Yeah, true plus true means true is placed at 2 is placed at here. 2, right? Yeah, 1 plus 1 means what? 2, right? 0 plus 0 means what?
Two.
0, right?
Zero.
0 plus 0 means what? 0, right? See, after addition operation, this is the values, guys, basically. Hmm? Yeah, this case, how many variables, guys? 4 variables with how many memories? 4 variables with how many memories?
Two memories.
2 memories, right? Exactly. Priya, now you are clear, right? We are discussing multiple possibilities, Priya. Still you are right. First two are same, guys. 488. Second two are same. 424, right? 424. Yeah, that is the information about this like memory comparisons, guys. So to perform the memory comparison, we are using mm, is and what is not, right? The case 7 will be the here. How many variables, guys? Here, 4 variables. 4 variables with how many memories here? 2 memories, right? 2 memories, guys. That's it. And one more case is the I think last case, which is like case number 8. We go for the case 8 here. Just I'm converting one into the Boolean format here. Okay, Boolean format. Now we try to see this example once, guys. This case what output now? First case is a true. Second case one I'm converting which format, guys? Boolean format, right? Type conversion process. If one I'm converting the Boolean format means then what is output now?
True.
Yeah, one I'm converting into Boolean format means this is also true, right? This is a false. I think this is a false. Then how many memories total?
2 memories.
Two memory.
How many variables?
4 variables.
Four variable. Two memories.
Yeah, 4 variables with what? 2 memories, right? Exactly. Then this case, what's output, guys? Yeah, Python first dot py.
True.
Now you can see first two memories are same, right? Next two
Two.
memories are same, right? So L1 you can make the is not keyword here better. So that's the information, guys. The 4 variables with how many memories, guys? 2 memories, right? Exactly. And I think we have one more case like case 9. If you take the case 9, I think this is already covered by case 8. Yeah, that's all, guys. Guys, total how many cases we discussed total here? Total 8 cases, right? Guys, I think you're clear about the operators concept, right? Hmm? Any questions about the operators concept? So arithmetic operator, so plus minus, single star means multiplication, double star means power value. This is like normal division, this is like floor division, percentile return the remainder value, right? Next is relational operators. Less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, less than equal to, greater than equal to, double equal, not equal, right? Bitwise operator, guys. Bitwise operator means, as you know, like and or. And means what? All are true, then it is not true. All conditions will be successful, then only it is success. Or means what? Anyone is true, then it is the true, right? Anyone is true, then it is the true, guys. And you know, not operator, not is always returns the Boolean value. I hope you know difference between a logical operator and bitwise operator. Bitwise operator, it will check the both conditions, then only result will be generated. Logical operator, second condition execution depends on what? The first condition. Yes or no? Second condition execution depends on what? First condition. Next one we are checking assignment operator, guys. Normal assignment and what? Augmented assignment. Normal assignment means val equal 10. Augmented means what? Val equal val plus equal 10, right? The meaning of val plus equal 10 means val equal val plus 10, right? Guys, val equal what? Val plus 10 or not? That's it, guys. Val equal val plus 10, val equal val minus 4, val equal val by 2, val equal val percentile 2, right? Like this, guys. So in Python doesn't support increment decrement operator, doesn't support the ternary operator, doesn't support the double and double R. But in place of double and double R, we have the A and N and what? War R, right? Exactly. Membership operator case in and not in. So in and not in just to check the data is available or not available, right? Just to check the data is available or what? Not available. Last one is what, guys? Identity operator. Identity operator, guys, like, so to understand the identity operator is and is not, memory comparisons, right? Memory comparison, you have to check the data like two types, mutable data and what? Immutable data, right? Mutable data means modifications are allowed, immutable data means modifications are not allowed, right? Exactly, guys. So we understood like this is like you understood like memory comparisons, right? So how many variables with how many memories? Immutable data means it is always pointing to immutable data is always pointing to same memory, right? Variables with immutable data, it is point variables with immutable point to same memory, because immutable data future modifications are not allowed, right? Variables with immutable data. Variables with immutable data. Now for the meaning, guys, here, if the variable is having the if the variables are having what? Same data, same data, same data which is immutable, right? Same data,
Yes, sir.
same data, it is pointing to same memory, right? Because it is pointing to same memory, because immutable data future modifications are not allowed, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, if the variables are having the same data, which is like immutable data, same data which is data, guys, same immutable data. Can I use the word like same immutable data? Same data, fine. Same data which is like immutable, it is pointing to same memory, different memory, pointing to same memory, right? Because immutable data in future modifications allowed or not allowed? Immutable data in future modifications are future modifications are allowed or not allowed? Not allowed, right?
Not allowed.
Exactly, guys. Guys, I think you're clear with the operators concept, right? Yeah, you try to check the operators concept, guys. We'll meet in tomorrow class. We'll think about some other topic. Hmm? And tomorrow class, I think first chapter, one class is pending, guys, which is like number system. I think number system is not completed, right? Binary numbers, decimal numbers,
Yes, sir.
hexadecimal numbers. Yeah, we have the concept like number system, guys. I will take the tomorrow number system. With that, your first chapter introduction and data types are completed. And today we completed like second chapter operators, right? So with that, total how many chapters are completed, guys? 2 chapters are completed. Guys, are you clear? I hope you guys are doing practicals, right? Yeah, that's all, guys. We'll meet in tomorrow. We'll continue. Bye. Bye, Priya.